Join me as I dive into the world of wild cherries to find out if they're really toxic to farm animals. When it comes to foraging for food, wild cherries are often seen as a tasty and convenient snack for farm animals. But have you ever stopped to think about whether they might be doing more harm than good? Farmers have long been concerned about the potential risks of wild cherry trees to their livestock. After all, these trees are often found growing near pastures and fields, making it easy for curious animals to get a taste. But what happens when an animal eats too many wild cherries? Some farmers claim that it can lead to serious health problems, from digestive issues to even death. So, what's going on here? One common concern is that wild cherry trees contain a chemical compound called amygdalin, which can release cyanide when ingested. This is a known toxin that can affect the liver and nervous system in animals. Farmers have reported cases of animals showing symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, and even seizures after eating wild cherries. In extreme cases, it can even be fatal. Another issue is that wild cherries can cause gastrointestinal upset in animals. The seeds, leaves, and pits of the tree contain high concentrations of tannins, which can irritate the stomach lining and cause inflammation. This can lead to a range of symptoms, from mild discomfort to life-threatening conditions. And because animals don't always show immediate signs of illness, it can be hard to pinpoint the cause of the problem. But what about the science behind these claims? Have there been any studies that specifically look at the toxicity of wild cherries to farm animals? One study published in the Journal of Veterinary Diagnostic Investigation found that wild cherry seeds contained high levels of amygdalin, which could be toxic to animals if ingested in large quantities. Another study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that the cyanogenic compounds in wild cherry trees were most concentrated in the seeds and pits. So, what does the evidence say? Are wild cherries really toxic to farm animals? According to the experts, the answer is a resounding maybe. While the chemical compounds in wild cherries do pose a risk, the severity of the threat depends on a range of factors, from the amount of cherries consumed to the individual animal's sensitivity. In other words, it's not a straightforward yes or no answer. In summary, while wild cherries do contain chemical compounds that can be toxic to farm animals, the risk of illness or death is relatively low if the animals are consuming them in moderation. However, it's still important for farmers to be aware of the potential risks and take steps to limit access to these trees. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of wild cherries. If you've had any experience with farm animals and wild cherries, share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about animal health, be sure to check out my related videos.